Welcome to Oz Nomad Destinations. Follow us as we caravan our way around Australia. This is Ed and I'm Bec, and we're finding you the best free and budget camp spots Oz has to offer. Fishing, crabbing and hiking our way through this awesome country. For notifications, click subscribe and hit the bell, and that will keep you up to date. This week we've been doing a little out of the ordinary for us. We've now been on the road for about 6 months and we needed a spot to sit for a week and do some maintenance on the van and car, as well as a really deep clean in the van. So we've taken up a week's caretaking on a cane and cattle farm, looking after the working dogs and dachshund stud dogs. Ed looked after the big ones and I looked after the little ones. They were so cute, I might add. Very hard not to take some of them with us. Took us about 3 hours a day to look after them. And in return, we were given the option to take one of the all-terrain vehicles to explore this 4,000 acre property, which was a very beautiful property, I might add. We learnt very quickly that this size property you can get really lost in those cane paddocks, so we ended up taking the iPad with us and Google Earth came to the rescue. It was really one of those magic places and not something you could probably dismiss if you've been on the road for a while and you just need a break.
Yes, it's so beautiful. I bet it's full of crocodiles. Just watch them rut. Yeah, I know. There's none on. They're none on my side. They're all on your side now.
And these farmers were just glad to get a break and know that everything was cared for while they were away. We were also able to go fishing and swimming in the creek, and the property even had its own waterfall. We totally enjoyed just sitting for the week, catching up on jobs that needed doing, while we had access to ladders and a few tools and access to water, power and the all-important washing machine. One morning while scrubbing the awning, we looked up to see 9 emus pecking their way across the paddock. That's not something we see every day. How's the size of this water hose reel? Probably the norm for a farmer, but not for us. The sheer amount of slashing to be done on this farm was unbelievable. It must take hours. It's not something we'd ever really thought of while driving past cane farms. Over the week, I pulled everything out of every cupboard, scrubbed it and put it back in. There was dust, spiders' webs and ants' nests in places you wouldn't expect. Ed scrubbed the outside and it looked awesome, and by the end of the week the dogs were happy, the van was sparkling, we were well rested and we headed off to our next spot. Don't forget, if you need a little break from your travel, you could try a caretaking job to give one of these farmers a break. Anyway, that's us for another week. Keep in contact, stay happy, and we'll see you next week.